Hey guys, this is Camfrey15 and I'm back at it with another video for you guys. And this is another One Piece anime episode review. And again, just like last week, the episode really had a big moment because it kind of dragged it out long enough because, hey, it's typical One Piece. They don't get to the point, they drag it out. So this episode was fine for what it is. But really, next week is gonna be the hype up moment, essentially. And this week was One Piece episode 944. This is the episode where Big Mom essentially raids Udon looking for the Oki Rusho or the red bean soup. And actually, one quick thing. I gotta do one quick thing, so we'll get right back soon. Hold on, guys. Okay, back for that quick little break. So let's get into this episode. I'm gonna talk about the plot points, my thoughts on the episode, and yeah. Anyways, we start off this episode with Kinemon, Inuarashi, and obviously Ashura Doji. And essentially in this scene, essentially to sum up most of the thing, Kinemon's apologizing to Ashura Doji, and he reveals to Ashura Doji that he was the one who set up, the whole thing with Hold'em, thinking, and the whole fact of where, it made him look like it was the bandits, Ashura Doji and his bandits, that did that. But Kinemon tells him, no, we essentially set you guys up and stuff like that. Now, at first, the other bandits are upset, and even Doji is upset as well. And he's just in shock that, Kinemon did this. And he grabs him and he even slams him to the ground and stuff like that. Now, Kinemon, he's like, listen, look, I'm sorry. I really am sorry for what I did. But look, man, could you please help us? Like, after what happened with Yasui and everything that is going on, essentially here, in this whole Wano issue, listen, we just need your help really bad because, what Yasui did for us is essentially keep our plan safe. And he goes on to tell him, like, we will still be raiding Onigashima. And he essentially gets the justice of telling Ashura Doji, like, look, dude, we really freaking need you to take down Kaido and Orochi. So please, will you help us? And he's on his knees, hands and knees, essentially begging at Doji. Now, Doji, he goes on to say, like, dude, you do not understand the weight of 20 years. And I think what Doji's kind of trying to say is, I think in Doji's case, he feels like he was left high and dry for the past 20 years by Kinemon and the others, and I feel like he's feeling like, why should I help you guys when you guys were gone for the past 20 years? Why? This country's already been brought to, essentially shit. So it's like, why should I help you, when I kind of want to do my own thing? And he even goes on to mention earlier in the conversation, he's like, dude, you did all this stuff and you let them, because of your stunt, you made them burn down, or you made Hold'em burn down our home base and stuff like that. And I just feel like Ashura Doji, I feel like he'll definitely join them later, maybe after apparently he's going to show them something. I feel like I feel like he's feeling like he feels like he's been left behind, and he feels like, oh, now after 20 years you guys finally come back and now you're asking for my help. Why should I help you after 20 plus years, essentially? Now, anyways, after, he's walking to his bull and he's like, hey, come here, I'll show you something. So it seems like, I don't know if it's going to take place next week or maybe in 2 weeks, but Doji's going to show Kinemon and Inuarashi something. I feel like it's going to be something related to Oden. We'll just find out in the coming weeks. Now, anyways, we cut back to Udon prison, and obviously we remember that Big Mom finally got to the prison. She's trying to break through the gates. Now, obviously Chopper is scared and everything. But eventually comes to the point where she breaks the gates of the Udon prison. And you just have the sirens going off from the people that are saying, like, somebody broke the first gate! Somebody broke the first gate! Now, she's going through all the gates. She's going through the first gate, the second gate, and the third gate. And all she's thinking about is having her, obviously, her red bean soup or her Oki Rusho. Um, and there's a part when, Kiku and Chopper actually go in. They tell Momo and Otama, stay outside the prison because it's not safe, it's very dangerous, and especially for the case of Momo, they don't want Momo's, cover to be blown or somebody to see that, oh, Momo's here and he's back in the country, so then they can feed that information to Orochi and Kaido, and, essentially their whole plan would be screwed if they found out Momo was still alive and stuff like that. So I did find it funny how the one thing all the scabbards have been doing when they're trying to go in secret, they always get like this cloth that covers their face. And Chopper's like one of the first people to actually, I think mention this. And he's like, why would putting a cloth over your like face would do anything to hide your identity? It doesn't make sense and stuff like that. So yeah, now Big Mom finally gets to where the center of Udon is at, and essentially she's asking around for Okirosho. Now Luffy, Queen, and the other, Beast Pirates, they're all shocked. They're like, oh shit, Big Mom's here. That's just freaking fantastic. And stuff like that. Now we already know, Big Mom, Luffy's, dealing with Big Mom from like 2 arcs ago with Whole Cake Island and stuff like this. Now Luffy doesn't know that obviously she's going through amnesia issues right now and stuff like that. Now, yeah, and even Queen and the others think, and they're shocked. They're like, "What is she doing here? Why would she be brought here to Udon?" And she goes on to say, "I'm here for the Okirusho and stuff like that." And then it eventually starts to get Queen pissed, and he's like, "You better stop saying red bean soup, because the red bean soup belongs to me," and stuff like that. And then that's when we see Queen transform into a dinosaur. Yes, another Kaido henchman that is an ancient devil fruit type user, as well as another person in his crew that can transform into a damn dinosaur. You already got King, who can transform into essentially a pterodactyl. And you have freaking you have Page One, who's a Spinosaurus. And then you have Drake, who's an Allosaurus. So that's like 4 dinosaurs within the crew. Kaido, even though you can probably say a dragon's like a type of dinosaur, it's still a freaking dragon, regardless. Now, anyways, Queen's devil fruit, as we get revealed in this episode, is the Rio no Mi model Brachiosaurus, or in the English translation, it's the dragon fruit. An ancient Zoan, like I said, because it's a dinosaur model type of fruit, and it's the Brachiosaurus model. So essentially, he transforms into a Brachiosaurus. And if you don't know what a Brachiosaurus is, it's essentially the long neck dinosaurs, essentially, and stuff like that. So, it looks pretty cool. I did like his voice when he transforms into that, form, because it's like he has a rumble to his voice and everything and stuff like that. Now, Queen's obviously freaking upset and frustrated and stuff like that. And he's like, I'm not gonna let you have this. And then that's when you see Big Mom just close her eyes, and you see these red lighted eyes, and I'm guaranteeing you they're not showing it with the curly eyes like they did, Latin Whole Cake Island. But I think you can nonchalantly say she's probably going through a hunger pain right now, because she's determined to get some red bean soup. And they even cut over to some other Beast Pirates saying, yeah, the red bean soup is all gone. We don't even have any more, so what are we going to do? And stuff like that. So then that's when you have Big Mom, because, well, first, Chopper and Kiku, they're like, okay, obviously, because Chopper says, I know Big Mom like that, and she's crazy strong, but this is like a nicer version of Big Mom. And I don't think she's going to do all that well against Queen, as you might say, and stuff like that. Now, we were totally wrong about that, because even Amnesia Big Mom can still pack a punch. Because she literally, before the episode ends, literally grabs frickin' Queen's head in his Brachiosaurus mode and slams him down. Now, If that did any damage, okay, we don't know. Literally slams him down into the ground, and everybody's afraid that, or everybody's afraid. Well, the Beast Pies are afraid, but everybody else, like Chopper and Luffy and the others, they're all shocked that Big Mom did that in essentially one blow. So, yeah, so, Big Mom is still pretty freaking dangerous, even in amnesia mode. Like I said, she must be going through freaking hunger pains as well, even though technically they're not being really descriptive with how they show it, because we know her hunger pain mode is like when she's in the, when her eyes go, curly and everything. But I guarantee you, this is probably another way to show her, because her eyes are lit up red, that she's probably dealing with a hunger pain going on because she wants Oshiruko, and plus her stomach's been growling. Now, who knows if when she'll frickin' get her amnesia back, or she'll get her memories back. We're just gonna have to find out. We're just gonna have to find out. So next week it seems like she's going to encounter Luffy again and smash up the ring, and seems like Luffy's gonna have to try something to get the colors off him and heal, otherwise they're gonna die. So yeah, things are gonna get hectic next week. Now I can't wait for next week. Hopefully next week is pretty interesting and jam packed with action. Like I said, this episode was fine, but it was kind of just like last week, another hype up, build up episode to get to next week and stuff like that. But other than that, that's really it. So yeah. So anyways, if you guys like the video, leave a like. Put in the comment section your thoughts on this episode, your thoughts on Amnesia Big Mom taking down, well, not taking down Queen, because we know he's not going to be taken down, and stuff like that. As well as hit that subscribe button to get more One Piece content. Again, always got to plug in my One Piece arc reviews. This weekend, or Monday or Tuesday, me and my co-host, the Red Wolf, will be doing a review of the One Piece arcs of the Sabaody Archipelago arc and the Amazon Lily arc. So we almost hit halfway point with our arc reviews in terms of the timeline. But yeah, and then another thing I forgot to mention, do not put spoilers in the comments regarding future manga chapters or what's going to happen next and stuff like that, because I would not like to be spoiled. So anyways, I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully you guys are having a great rest of your evening, day, or whenever you're checking out this video. So till then, guys, peace.